Hey, I'm Jay, and I've got something to say about Wildspire Spellblades. So I just got this in the mail, and my daughter might be helping me a little bit. Um, but first up, we have the Troll King, who's waving a goblin about, and he comes in this little bag. He's he's a good large size. He's about WizKids ogre size. It's perfect. And there's a little goblin in his hand, and the Troll Queen. That was a late add-on. They go perfect together. Those are really charming little things here. Like I said, my daughter's helping me look through the books. You get little NPC hooks for all these guys. But you get a bag of dudes and a bag of spell effects.
What's this?
So this wizard gives you scale for the trolls. So he's kind of like a dark wizard from like Final Fantasy, where you can't see his face. These sculpts are definitely getting better and better with every set that Wildspire comes out with.
What talking?
There's a cat artificer. There's a dwarf mushroom gardener. Sorry, Toy Story's on in the background. I'm trying to get this video out quick before it's not relevant. There's a grave cleric. That's a cool spell effect. Hopefully I don't get demonetized for Toy Story in the background. There is a Warforged. That's a good PC one. This one's like a set piece. That one's cute. It'll be fun to paint, but it's kind of silly. Little gnome alchemist. Again, really charming. Lots of character. Here's a like soul monk. Missing an arm. There's like a paladin with like a crystal hammer. A little bent. A little heat will take care of that. Here's a knight with a spell effect. That's very dynamic. Again, maybe a little cartoony. No, the little races are maybe a little cartoony. There's a broken sword. A witch. That one's nicely done. Kind of more like an anime wizard alchemist. There's a big bag of stuff on his hip. Flaming sword. Another witch, wizardy type lady. And last one. And this one has a cat familiar. So it's like an apprentice, but with a fancy, almost like a druid. There's the box. Onto the spell effects. There's burning wood. A kettle with feet. Spiritual weapon hammer that goes with that paladin. There's a turkey with a knife. Here's a little homunculus construct. Let's get a human to... That's a dwarf. Let's get a human to compare size to. There we go. See the little guy? Flying carpet. Straight out of Aladdin. There's a little teddy bear.
Up the sky. Teddy bear,
There's a little gargoyle. Here's the broom from the Sorcerer's Apprentice. Here's a library helper. It's like a mechanical goblin gnome with books. There's a rock. There's 3 little potion vials or grenades. There's a locked up treasure chest with feet. Just unique stuff. There's a spiritual shield that goes with that broken sword guy. Here is a ghost. It looks very much like a sheet. This was a late add-on that I actually helped vote on. Here is a cloud of daggers. Kind of didn't take my design advice, but helped with the idea. So looks like a whirlwind with daggers. Another spiritual weapon with a sword instead of a hammer. Here's a little clockwork guy. He's like a miniature version of the Warforged. Let's get them next to each other. They have kind of the same face. So it's just kind of like a miniature version or a young version of the Warforged. So that's cool. And here's a typical Iron Defender. And that sums it up. So it also comes with this book. So real quick, there's NPCs, no stats, but hooks, you know, role-playing notes from all the NPCs. Let's see if there's stats on the items. So there's all the animated items. They have 5e stats. So that's cool. Troll King and Queen. Little maps of Solon. In the world that these guys live in. So that's a cool that there's like 5e resource for this that's kind of just free. That you didn't have to pay for. You know, that's pretty cool.